What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Noita. And this time, we have a singular mission. We are here to kill Squidward. Squidward is our Moby Dick, chat. I know nothing about how I should be killing this boss. People have just alluded to me that it's mostly pattern-based. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to get down there and try and fight the boss a bunch of times with maybe, like, some basic spells and stuff, knowing that I'm not likely to kill him, but just trying to overcome some of that fear, try to memorize what some of the moves are and stuff. For this, please, right at the top, I want no hints, I want no tips. I want to just try and throw my face against this for a little bit. It is totally okay if I die repeatedly. It's totally okay if I miss what's going on. Thank you guys for being here. Let's hunt some fucking squid. Reach gems, then loop back up here. Hopefully some decent ones. I assume this is already your plan. Yeah, I'm going to power up a little bit, just not a lot. I'm not going to, like, go deep. I'm not trying to get, like, a strong-ass run going. Down a couple of floors sounds decent. Why would it be a Moby Dick when there's a perfectly good colossal squid monster to name drop instead? Casey, because not everyone's a fucking nerd, you know? Oh shit, Twitch integration's still on. No, we don't want Twitch integration on. It's still there! It's still there! Shit! We botched 2 episode starts in a row, chat. We botched 2 episode starts in a row. Alright, new game. Streamer mode off. Yes. Down to snow, then fight squid. I might genuinely, I know we have 0 chance of killing him from floor 1, but I might take a couple attempts against him on floor 1, chat. I was planning on going down to floor 3 to power up when we actually want to take attempts against him to, like, kill him. Tony! But I kind of want to just go, like, see his moves a bunch of times. Alright, here we go. Keep it for the lols? No. We're trying to kill Squidward. We gotta, sometimes you can have lols, sometimes you can try to kill Squidward, you know? That have fucking rain cloud on it? Yes. Got the whole episode? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. We don't have to go sicko mode right off rip, but I want to just, like... I know for me personally, it will help to just, like, look at the boss some and, like, not be afraid of the moves because I know what they are a little bit. And once again, it has been pretty heavily alluded that the pattern is important, that there's memorizable stuff. You know what I mean? We're talking Miyazaki here, chat. This is where I live. This is where I live. The Nemo technologist power testing is key. Do what you want and remember stuff. Yeah, I'll do all of that except the remembering stuff. I'll try. I want to be real with you. That's, you know, that's the main delta for me. You and Squidward. Billy's getting in on the bet. Good amount of points on there, everybody. Yeah, we still got 2.5 minutes there. It's for do we beat Squidward in this entire episode. 90-ish minutes. So get in if you have an opinion. I'm going to do my best to get it done. Keep the intro with oops, TI still active. Oh, yeah. 100%, sister. 100%. Yeah. Interesting reading. This is nice, chat. This is really nice. Holy, we're getting a lot of points on the bet. All in on Believer? Holy. Okay, I gotta get it for the Believers. Especially since this is a long one. 90 seconds to go. This is the entire episode, everybody. As you fought Squidward, do you recall what any of his attacks do, or are there patterns you've noticed so far? Well, his name's the Connoisseur of Wands, and everything he does so far is summoning wands around him that cast what feel like known spells. That's sort of been my read so far. Yeah, pretty close to 50-50. Big bet. I'm the dart playing in this. This game is not nearly close enough to Yakuza to be anywhere near good. Alright, Squidward, come here, buddy. Let me look at your glorious tubes and balls. Okay. So, first up was fire bouncy. Then he did a split. Okay, yep. And then we're dead. Okay, roll it back. 10K on belief me. Let's go! 40 seconds left, everybody. Get in there. Okay. Yakuza mentioned Raw. We love side quests. Yeah, good first attempt. But so he did the fire bouncy burst. Then he did the blue, like, quintuple split. And then he did, I think that was concentrated light. I think that was concentrated light was the spell that he cast at me. Stanless! The frickin' manless soil after rain. Doggy. Actual grade A border collie doggy. This run's over, man. This run's over. This run's genuinely over. Take me out, Chief. Alright. Start me over. Next time we're talking about how many deaths I have, remember today, chat. Remember the stupidity that I did here. I just didn't want to deal with that modifier. That was interesting, Tony. I think he told me to go up. Yep. Oh! I'm down in flames and glory. That's right. Fungal soil pouch. That's kind of fun. It's not weird fungus, though. It's fungal soil. Does fungal soil grow weird fungus? You know what? Now's not the time for this shit. Yeet! Oh, hey. Ow. Uh-oh. Hello. Keep going. Blood me. Jeez, man. Straight Gouda. If Squidward into dead. Well, this isn't good. Okay. That's a bomb will dig right here. Don't come here. Don't come here. This is my house. Okay. Give me your gold. Why? Oh, geez, man. Oh, holy. Dying in Noita is fun. Sometimes if you don't have too much stake in the run. Yeah. I feel like if you were doing like Noita speed runs, it'd probably be like no problem. You know, you'd just be throwing them away like whatever. All right, we made it to Squidward land. Gonna make Dr. Patat proud at these speeds. Yeah, he got what, a 2-minute time? He'll be proud of this for sure. I'm speed running dying to Squidward, chat. I don't trust these platforms anymore. I think they're, you know, suspect. I think they are liable to just randomly break under you for no reason. I think that the developers at Nala Games want to laugh in your face on occasion. They want to say that the gods have seen your effort and they have decided that it is unworthy. Okay. We do have 2 tablets here. Lava's indeed hot. It is. Yeah, you shouldn't drink it. Never let chat tell you to drink the lava. If any of you ever stream Noita, they will tell you to drink the lava. They don't mean it. Imagine if that rat came back. You guys remember when that rat fell on me here? My first time coming here. You guys see that one Damahe? Different? Okay, purple blasts. That's the blue ball, which teleport me. What's coming next? You're shooting just green bouncy bolts. Okay, the blue quintuple again. Fireballs. Or magic missiles, I think, is that spell. Those might be poly bolts. That's just spark bolt. Okay, more quintuple blue. Those telling me? Oh, no, it silenced me. And there's perp bolt. Okay, those are poly? No, they're darkness. They're darkness. Get in the wowda. Get in the wowda and hide. Ouch. Dead. Okay, go again. Wine, drink the lava, gives you lava immunity, it helps you fight Graggle. Where's my steaming cup of lava out? Fine. Learn and get to that was information. And I think some of what we learned there is that it was not going in a distinct pattern. Also, we're carrying straight garbage. Am I a polymage? We can kill him. We can fucking kill him if we turn into a polymage, dude. Thing is, you don't get me across... You don't get me across the thing. Hold on. Does it do polymage again, though? No, it doesn't. Fuck, it's chaotic. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. My brain was crunched as tinkering for 20 minutes. I would have, for a long time, I thought that tinkering was like, you know, I would be like, shit, this is going to be really bad for retention. But Chad has repeatedly reinforced to me that they really like watching long, thought-out tinkering. So I've just leaned into that. Get lava immunity, you need to kill lava and eat its meat. I could maybe dunk him in it, yeah. I could maybe dunk him in it. I guess why not take the worm pheromone? I could cover him in worm cum as well. None of these things are necessarily good to do, but they're theoretically possible. Really? That's the one time that one of those lanterns is ever not broken in this game, ever. I think the longest HM session I had to cut before was around 30 plus minutes. I don't doubt it. Took a while, but now you got there, and I bet you see it too now since you've been able to watch Noita streams. Yeah, when I watch people that are just started with Noita and they like pop into the Holy Mountain and look around a tiny bit and then be like, maybe like, you know, move the order around on one of their spells or something and be like, okay, I'm good. I'm like, that's fucking insane. Really? Really? Well, why did I think anything would change? Hey! Worked out. I am now gonna catch fire, though. Yep, there's that. Oop! Okay. Since Squidward jumps in, lava. Alt move, crouching, yeah. Just jump in lava so they follow you in. Yak getting shots fired off stream. Not just Yak. Not just Yak. A little Yak, though. Alright, we need some more liquids. This is fun as hell for this floor, dude. A great 10-7. And look, you can get little tinklies from the ceiling. If you gotta tinkle your tankle. We're not really a think tank, we're more of a think tankle. It's new, but it's exciting. You gotta get it on the ground floor if, you know, you want to be a pioneer of the future. That's all I'm saying, brother. What's your Doge profile looking like, by the way? Uh-oh, here we go. 10-7, you think, yeah, honestly, maybe you're right. Maybe this is the run we actually take downstairs now that we have a really good wand. Right off rip. I'd rather be a privateer of the future. Mic sounds odd. Okay, hold on. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Test, test. Testicles. Check, check. Czechoslovakia. Does that sound any better? Sounded a bit like you had a mouthful of vape. You hear me? Sounds good? Okay. Any opinion on string cheese? Like the ones that come in little you know, sticks that you then peel off? Not a fan. Hard pass. Keep it out of the lunchbox, mom. Or I'm gonna find a new mom, you know what I'm saying? I think people who ate that just don't know what good food is. Good for stuffing pizza crusts? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know anything about that. I haven't peeked behind the curtain of making pizza. Ooh, hello. I like a little light. I like that recharge speed as well. 10-7's the goat. Shookin'? Coming from you. You were pulling up to fucking elementary school with string cheese in your lunchbox. You were honestly not thinking straight. You weren't thinking long term. Mozzarella string cheese is fire? Maybe. Maybe. You know, I wouldn't know. Because I, you know, wanted to have friends in elementary school. You know, I'm gonna put a pizza in the oven. Don't die. I won't. Never. We just keep it. Stop. Stop this. Nope. Eep. Eep. Water me. Alright, so we gotta, like, dump the worm pheromone, right? Maybe we should actually try to productively use worm pheromone for the first time in our life. We never try to productively use the worm pheromone. I still don't totally understand how it works. It might just make worms like me. It might attract worms to my location. God, that wand's good, man. Look at that Damahe. Holy shit, from the tits of Olympus. It came to conquer the mines. And then it won't hold up that much past, like, mines coal pits. But if we're talking mines coal pits, this is Olympian effort coming out of a wand. Get absolutely splattered, dude. Reading one right now. I stole food from others. Dog, I was in chess club. Friends weren't gonna happen. You're probably sick at chess, though, Casey. You're probably sick at chess. Alright, why did I abandon getting the tablet? Tablet's so good. Yep, I could have seen that one coming. It was a sick kick, though. If I go down, I at least went down, you know, tossing out sick kicks. There's a wand upstairs. Careful. Shit from the tits of Olympus. Ambrosia, you mean that, you know, you're speaking some sense. Ooh, you're usually a good wand, stats-wise at least. We have bombs here, and you're a trash bomb wand, so replace you. I really hate being poisoned, man. Believe it or not, being poisoned is subpar. We still have no water. We just got to get out of here, right? 13 health. We're one tap by, like, a lot of stuff. Hey, rats, what's going on? One of those nerds are gone and the other nerd is here. Let's go. It's the exact right kind of nerdy. We've said this before. The amount... Nerd is one of those things where the exact amount of nerdy you are is the right amount and everyone else is wrong. You don't know who Jango Fett is? Okay, I guess you just didn't want to be a part of, like, you know, the zeitgeist in general and chose to never watch Star Wars. Okay, you're very cool. But then, you know, someone, like, knows who Glub Shido is or whatever, and you're like, alright, well, I'm not that into it, bro. You know? Use your flask to douse yourself to remove stains. Works for poison and fire, too. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Mira? The polymorphs might have more HP than me right now. I know, but it also could be, like, something that gets me killed. Just go. Toxic sludge is not poison. Oh, yeah, no, I know. I know. Okay. We lived. Weird floor. Weird floor, but we lived. Wanted to ask for a long time. You played Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah, I did. I played Baldur's Gate 3 back when it released. That was one of those games where I did an incredibly weird thing that I feel like some of y'all will have done before. Where I played a game, like, fervently. I was loving it. I was playing it every day, all in on it. I played it for, like, 100 hours straight. I got all the way until, like, late Act 3 Baldur's Gate. I was, like, tracking down the, like, final big fights. The final big fights. And I just, like, got distracted and started playing something else and then never went back. But I put, like, I put, like, so much time in and got so deep and then never went that last little bit. Is that Tinker with Wands everywhere? No, it's Pinpointer. Pinpointer is good, though. Pinpointer is good, I think. Hello, dear. The mind games are working when there's no rebuttal. Old nuggets can be used to purchase items from shops. Ugh. I mean, I think this is pretty much a pinpointer for sure, right? Because I want money to buy some of these wands. Like, Spark Bolt with triggers, like, invaluable. Random question, what do you put on your bagels? Bacon, egg, and cheese. Leah puts cream cheese on because she's wrong. Goblade's actually decent for floor 2, genuinely. At least just regular disc projectile. We still have no water. Having rock around is nice. Homebringer sucks. This is a must buy. Bacon, egg, and cheese can't go wrong. That's right. Same situation, but instead of never come back, I started 3 new playthroughs, finished 1, honor mode. Nice, that's rad. A few of my buddies have done honor mode. Bacon and egg bagel would drastically improve my quality of life. Right now, they're super tasty. No water, says next to a pool of water. Yeah, but I gotta ditch my high value poly, my high value worm cum for that. Solo honor mode playthrough when? Yeah, that would only take 300 hours and 9 months on this stream. We can at least get out of the Holy Mountain with chaotic polymorphine. Drink the worm cum. You feel like your future worm food. Okay. Keep some worm pheromone in the flask? Nah, that's okay. Honor mode, I hardly know her mode. Okay, so Water the End is a must buy for sure. And we dump you first. Now, I actually don't know if I have anything that amazing with the spark bolts with trigger yet. They're just so good that obviously you gotta, right? Obviously you gotta. But like, with our current situation, we don't really have anything like to do with it. Where I'm at right now in my life, we don't have anything to do with it. What's up, Vlad? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. Light is interesting. Castellet is actually greater than Recharge, but we're nuking all the Castellet pretty much. But I was going to say, we could make you faster and just fire like 3 of them or something at once. It'll only do it sometimes, but... running out of mana a lot that way. Faster than it was before. We could put... that spell on it is good enough as it is, but just for the sake of tinkering. That's a fucking lot of those, dude. Mine's kind of slow still, though, comparatively. Yeah, it's just the damage is so much better like that. So much better like that. Maybe we just don't fuck with it for right now. And then at some point, if we had some better shuffle no wands, we could do like a spark trigger into, you know, triple scatter with this on it or something, you know, like some shit like this, ideally. Yeah, the 10-7's goated. 10-7's goated to fucking high heaven. All right, and then we get prepared to drop one of you. You're worse. Let's put a couple bombs on you. You're gonna be our digging for right now. How does 1 blue ball compare to 4? Let's see. Drains mana a lot slower. But does DPS slower. Still pretty good, though. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is smart to do it like that. I feel like, you know what? I feel like pulling it back to 2 rather than like 4 is good enough. That works real well with that, man. That works real well with that. I think 2 is a good compromise. That gets us into a spot where it's manageable. Let's cast fire. Pollen's pretty nice. Pollen's pretty nice, genuinely. We can't afford it yet, though. We are going to be able to come back. I kind of do want the recharge now. You know what? 4 bombs is enough. We're going to be ditching that before long. Almost certainly, anyways. But who got to work? Hey, well, thank you for popping in a bit while you could, Rat. We'll catch you later. We'll catch you later. I am Snow Uko. All right. Now let's go immediately over to KFC. We're not gonna fuck about. We're gonna go immediately to KFC. Snooko. Pinpointer makes Bubble Spark kind of an ass blaster. Yeah. It's hauling. We had Pinpointer in another recent run. Pinpointer's been growing on me. I do wish we could just go like that, though. KFC would go hard. I love KFC's popcorn chicken. Super tasty. I haven't gotten KFC in a long time. Been quite a while. Fuck you, Chains. Really? At KFC yesterday, I was kind of disappointed. Damn. What did you get? Sometimes it be like that. Call KFC? Well, we were calling it KC for a while for Kush Caverns instead of Fungo Caverns. And then that kind of just evolved into KFC for Kush fucking Caverns. And plus, you know, it's got the resemblance to KFC, the fast food joint. Bucket and some way too small sides. Alright, this is working. Come on, there we go. Alright, take me over there. Mac and cheese you get is like a fucking spoonful. If you get the regular size sides at KFC, they are super tiny. Really, I flew up into that one, man. Enemy had the martyrdom perk. Some of these guys are too committed to their job, man. They don't know that they're a dime a dozen to, like, big coal me or whatever. That's actually a pretty funny question we've never really questioned on Noita. Like, who's pulling the strings of all this? The lore of Noita is something I've kind of thought into, so not at all. And I feel like there basically are three main forces in Noita, right? If we want to call it what it is. There are three main conflicting forces in Noita. We probably should think back more to the opening cutscene if I wanted to think about this too. I want no answers, by the way. I just want to wax stupid a little bit. But it feels like there are the gods. There are the, like, natural beings, like stuff that just lives here, like Hamus and, like, the deer and, like, the fishies and stuff. And then there are, like, the interlopers, which are, like, the Hisi and stuff. And although I guess where would I put like bosses on that, like the alchemist and stuff? No, it's too simple what I've created. That's too simple what I've created. But there's something like that. And actually, in that opening cutscene, there was something about like technology, wasn't there? Flamaxium. Trash. Trash, trash, trash. What are you? You're trash. Remember the images it showed at the beginning? I just watched Moonsand watch it. It was like a bird thing and an egg, and the egg opened up into like 3 powers. It was like magic, technology, and nature. Something like that. It was something like that. Big duck in the sky. Yeah, it's the big duck in the sky. The angry potatoes in fungal caverns, they are immune to, I think, all stains. That's gotta mean something. Deer koi. Travesty, we had a KFC over here in the next town, and they closed several years ago. They leave a Wingstop. I've never been to Wingstop. I've heard it's good, though. But I definitely feel like, and we're also kind of an interloper for what it's worth. But it definitely feels like there's, ooh. You're better than this. You're this, but better. Whoa, speaking of ducks, 20 flock of ducks, chat. A chaotic flock of spicy ducks. You guys blow up or something, right? Yep, holy, there we go. That's one way to dig, chat. Hooters' wings are genuinely fire? Yeah. Hooters needed to adapt when, like, you know, the general cultural vibe moved away from, like, liking that kind of thing. That new progress? No, I think I've cast them before. It might be, but I think I cast them the first time they come up. Yuko, Cookie, one lore thing you're very correct about. Sure, go ahead. If it's something I said and I was correct, sure. Thank you for using the cookie correctly as well. I appreciate it. That's too many of those. You are so lucky, dude. Oh my god! Dude, my PC handled those pixels though, huh? That looks smooth. The symbols are a little obtuse, but magic, technology, and nature are in fact the 3 agreed upon names. Let's go! Hey, what's up, Zenvin? Welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. That was so satisfying. No, please stay there. Yes! Let's go. Yo. Oh my god, that's such a good wand. That's such a good wand, dude. We find Lumi, and literally just with this wand, we're in fucking business. Just with this wand, we're in fucking business. Enemies just laying minefields. You're really not interesting to me with this wand existing. You only have 2 capacity, though. If I'm gonna have a 2 capacity wand, I'd have it at least charge fast. Oh yeah, Squidward. I forgot what our objective was. I'm just playing the game now. Duck me, bro. Ducks! There we go. The goddamn ducks. That thing's gonna blow any second now. Be careful. Dude, the ducks are insane. We're gonna run out of duck juice soon. Wait, are the ducks regenerating? No, we just have a fucking ton of them. We have plenty of ducks. We should not be, you know, conservative with our duck usage. We gotta be spending ducks like crazy. You gotta be careful though too, because the ducks can get you, brother. You gotta be careful. The ducks they're not as simple as they may seem. Ooh. Careful! There's a duck. Chat, that reminds me, you know what I learned today? Ooh. No. No, man. Not even worth having in my area. Cruelty wand? 100% launch a million ducks in Squidward? This one's bad, man. Blood to acid kills you. Blood to acid kills you. But yeah, chat, know what I learned today that was super interesting? Apparently, there are invisible bunnies all over World of Warcraft. There's like something, it's like an engineering thing where it was like easier for them to code in certain entities and stuff to track things by just having this kind of universal like bunny thing, and it made sense, again, for some reason to have it represented by a model, albeit invisible. But so there are like modding tools and stuff you can use to turn on to like see all the bunnies, and they're like everywhere. They're like under the floorboards, they're like hanging from the ceilings, they're all over the place. It's insane. The simple bunny? Yeah, maybe that. The man with the monorail hat, you ride in Half-Life. Exactly like that. Yeah, like for a weird thing that it made it work for whatever reason. Cookies, something to consider with blood to acid? Sure, go ahead. I know it could like let me like dig at points and stuff. I just find acid so unnecessarily dangerous. Just to like have around at all. To endure its presence is to invite death. In a game that's already trying to kill you so constantly and with such determined fervor. Hello. Yeah, look. Right there, we've got technology going to war with nature. That's the Hisi shooting at the bees. The lava bees. Or no, they're the melee bees. You indulging in the fungus this run? No. I've tried shifting poly enough in my day. I'm going to war with nature. Oop, that's holy. We have Flumoxium? Oh, I knew it. I played right with... Oop. Careful, that's super dangerous, man. The bees. Alright, lava flies. Danger for you is also danger for enemies. True. Eat. Okay. Get down there. I controlled the flummox. Thank you. At distance. What happens when your spicy ducks explode, and how might blood to acid make it more interesting? Yeah, it would make the ducks explode into a giant pool of acid, which is sick. Don't get me wrong. I just feel like, I don't know. I try to avoid, like, wands that have that, oh my god, that's gonna be satisfying as fuck, but, like, do kill you property, you know? That was dangerous just in and of itself, man. Sometimes you fungal shift to get the exact opposite of what you want, then you try it again and it happens again. Yeah, I've lived that reality, like, a lot. Just go. Hey, what's up, Elias? Welcome in. Eep! Remy almost got me, dude. Remy almost ended my whole fucking career. Oh my god, dude. Okay, one more floor to go, and then we're going back up for Squidward. We got too many ducks. Yo, spark trigger into ducks is kind of hilarious. It's 100 mana drain, though. It's 100 mana drain, man. Almost turned into the soup of the day. I was the ratatouille. Damn it, I wanted a Lumi so bad, man. I wanted a Lumi so bad. Eat your vegetables? They're laughing in our face, chat. They're laughing in our face. The telekinetic kick could be peak against Squidward. Although, no. No. He evaporates materials. He evaporates materials, so I bet you if I brought, like, a rock up there and kicked him at him with telekinetic kick, it would just evaporate against his, like, shield thing. That wouldn't work, because we tried homing rock against him and it didn't work. I mean, it's something. Normal day spark bolt with trigger into ducks could be great. It could be. Toxic immunity is not good against Squidward in particular, but it is good. Extra capacity on our current wands. Like, if you get a bunch of extra capacity, that actually would be really good. It might be better short-term against Squidward specifically. Like, if we were going for, I want this to be a long run, immunity's a no-brainer. You need anything in the shop? Genuinely, no. We could reroll. But I think this is one of the times where extra capacity could actually be good. Extra capacity turns this wand into, like, decent to, like, very good. You know? Plus, it'll give this one extra capacity, too. Which is also, this is a very good wand as well. I don't know, give me numbers, chat. Crunch remembers trying to shift Polly out of the world only for everything. Yeah, exactly. I've failed the shift Polly thing many times. Three, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 1, 4. Interesting. What's up, Bisky, by the way? Welcome in. 4. 3 for short-term Squidward hunt. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as well. I see the 4s, though, for the run 3 for the episode 4. Interesting. What does that mean? The likelihood of actually getting Squidward, you think it's 4? 4, 4. Okay, I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of 4s. Fuck it, we'll go with 4. Have I ever taken extra capacity, though? Yes. Alright. This could save me against Squidward. I don't like Wand Experimenter that much. This one's interesting, because we are probably going to get low. Go ahead and give me numbers again. I think I like Ghost the best. 2, 1. I think I like Ghost the best here, because, like, what if it eats, like, a Polybolt, you know? 1, 1.4. 1, 1, 2, 1 or 2. Alright. Let's take the Hungry Ghost. Let's take the Hungry Ghost. Now, we can't do anything here, but we can tinker a little bit. The Duck Wand is actually kind of okay as it is, chat. Call me crazy. Does anyone else think we just leave the Duck Wand alone? Anyone else with me on that leaving the Duck Wand just as it is might actually be kind of sick? No circle of oil? Nah. Nah. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Although, no, because it's gonna get, those bolts are gonna get destroyed when they hit something, right? We also, it wasn't shuffle. Yeah, it's not great. I'm just saying, I'm kind of okay with, like, losing it at some point. Explosion of brimstone? I can't afford it, and it will hurt me. Do we just go, something like this, maybe? That's probably gonna hurt pretty bad, right? What else do you do? Mana drain 0. Do you do any damage or anything? Fast? It's pretty strong. I do not hate it, chat. I do not hate it. What else can we fit in here? Explosion spells are good with triggers. Don't get me wrong. They are good with triggers. But you still have the risk of, like, accidentally shooting too close to a wall and hitting yourself with it. That gets me an extra spell, right? We can squeeze a little more Damahe out of this. Man, it's totally fine. That's genuinely pretty good for a Pew Pew wand at this point. Not amazing, but pretty decent. Try light and ping pong on the damage wand. Path spells add a hidden... Yeah, they add lifetime. They add lifetime. You want to see light and ping pong on this? So does light up where it hits, like that? I don't think it's worth losing the speed. It's nice to light up, though, if I wanted to go over to the left. Certainly. I just feel like it's not worth losing the speed right now. Oh, wait, I could just make it another one of these. That's better. It is cool. It is cool. Yeah, yeah. I can dig with you. Not super well, but a little bit, right? Then we just prepare to drop these two wands. Or do I save the 10-7 and fill it with ducks? Lots to decide between here, chat. Lots to decide between. We are going to try to go up and fight Squidward next time. We have no way of digging right back up. We can chaotic poly here. Bouncy ball and 10-7. I mean, that could be decent. I don't think we need it. I think we accept that we're just going to be losing that wand. What is this? Return Homebringer Teleport Bolt. A pretty decent wand. I'm more likely to use you for something than I am to use this. I don't love Homebringer Teleport Bolt, though. We really need to find some good spells here and make better wands. We're not cooking with good enough stuff yet to take down Squidward, I don't think. We really, like, desperately just need to find, like, a Lumi. I wonder what Ping Pong Path would do on Chainsaw. Homebringer has very niche uses. If we got it with Nala, it becomes good, doesn't it, or something? God. Can I lock you guys up in the wall here? Nope. Dodge, thank you. Rates lots of blood. The ducks are certainly good for a vampirism build at the very least. You're okay. Low capacity non-shuffler. Probably could be a good wand. Worth checking out. We don't exactly have the right tools to do it right now. The wand's actually doing pretty well, man. What is that? Damage boost. Your damage boosted slightly for a time. Why? Why is my damage boosted slightly for a time? Because of the hungry ghost? When he eats a projectile, maybe? Oh, this is nice. It lets us dig down a little bit. Or it did once there. Maybe the hungry ghost eating projectiles gives me a little damage boost. But I saw that. We got a stain there. Something definitely happened. It was a little bit of shit in the stew. Not enough to kill you, but enough to make you a little sick for sure. Really? You're gonna make me dig through a whole nother wall after I just fucking did that? I'm gonna fire blindly down here until we get that guy, hopefully. Oh no! Yeah, don't get into it. Don't get into it. Neep! I'm taking so much just fucking whatever damage. Alright, careful. I feel like we're going so long without fighting Squidward. If we do this every time before trying him, it's going to take us too long. We have to learn the fight better. I mean, it's okay, Goof. No, Licorice, I will not. Ooh, you're very fast. You're just kind of better this. Or you're kind of better this. Well, no, you have more slots. The 10-7's gone, chat. We also can't really, unless we know we're going to be able to get back up, we shouldn't go down to the next holy mountain. Oh, man. But we... Oh, man, I don't know. The 10-7, yeah. 07 to the 10-7. Show me a black hole or something. Lamoxium. Ambrosia would go crazy here, though. I've tried Ambrosia against Squidward before, I think. And Squidward's blast will kind of just eventually disintegrate the pool of Ambrosia. So it affords you some respite, but it's certainly not like a solve, you know? Look how we just blew that CEO up, dude. This one's okay. 7 was a pretty good year for me. That was 7th grade for me. I was... The year I was born and how my grades worked. Like, in the 20 knots, like what year it was is what grade I was in. 2008, I was in 8th grade. 2012, I was in senior year of high school, you know? Over Super Bowl any day? Let's go, Bob. Let's go. Alright, so we could go now. I guess we at least have a decent wand. We have no teleport still. I mean, if we were able to get some, like, Lumi ping pong going or something, though, that would be so crazy. And a full heal and then come back. But we're burning daylight. We're burning daylight. We've only fought Squidward 3 times in 48 minutes. I'm in grade 26 now, yeah. 420 gold, by the way. Feel like now we've invested in the run, so now... Oop, what the hell? Oh, frozen fucking fumes. This is what's hard about Squidward. I feel like it's so much build-up to then, like, just lose it against a fight like that. Want to get a good wand to be hella sure you beat him? It's not a terrible idea. Well, I mean, I kind of think even with a good wand, I'll probably still die to him right now because I don't know his moves well enough. Alright. At least we have some Goph. It's slow. It's slow and steady Goph. It's definitely not like Gopher King shit, you know? Crash. Crash. Fast wand, though. Better than this. It's loaf, yeah. You're saying never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or crunch how much Jesus. Crunch how much shit goes in the stew. I don't even know how to make stew. I hardly know what makes stew different than soup. I think it's just thicker. Lester Will I enjoyed was one back in 99. Oilers Titans made it interesting. Yeah, I've never been a big football guy. Hey, what's up, Input? How many times have you gone out of your way to kill Squidward? Well, I went immediately to him like 2 or 3 times at the beginning of the episode, and then we got this 10-7, and we were like, maybe we, you know, take this a little further, see what we can do with this run, get strong, and then, you know, here we are. That's death. Just go. Christ. Water to poison. Good, 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 good. Okay. This is a... You guys know this is a tough choice for me. You guys know this is a tough choice for me. Vampirism doesn't really help you much against Squidward, but neither does melee immunity. Melee immunity helps me avoid a lot of damage on the way to Squidward, maybe. But actually, where we're going doesn't help that much, and I can't get back up that way now anyways. We need to continue down. We need to continue down. We can't even go for back up, man, unless I take fucking Earthquake shot and kill myself with it. It was getting dicey as tits, for sure. Talked about this perk earlier. We love vampirism, but it's not going to help me that much. It's not going to help me that much. Make our current wands even faster. It'd be nice. This thing is going to be a real fucking shitter with that. But is that good enough, you know? I don't know, man. Duck wand equals GG. Duck wand's gonna be hauling if we do that. Go ahead and give me numbers, chat. I think we just take vampirism, because we're most likely able to heal ourselves on our way up. We have ducks, which we can use to give ourselves blood and heal with very easily. 2 2 2 2 2 3 2, yeah. Just being able to give ourselves a bunch of blood on command right now is very good. Hey, what's up, Deflo? Welcome in. And what's up, Wingweaver? Sorry, I missed you a little bit back there. How goes the run? It's stressful, but it's good. Vampirism me. That's pretty good. Just did love itself, chat. And like, I got ducks for days on this wand. Killer ducks, yeah, they blow themselves up and then they die in just a bunch of blood. So, and I can drink it now because I'm a vampire. We're also about to go to Hisi base where there's going to be a fucking shitload of ducks anyways. And we might be able to get a good wand out of the broken wand. So maybe our prospects are a little better than we're giving them credit for, chat. Maybe our prospects are a little better than we're giving them credit for. This Titan spread, which is interesting. I don't need a bunch of home bringer teleporter fucking whatever. Duck Wrap Supreme. Put you up here. Leave these ones as are for right now, man. I don't want any of it. If anything, I want another triple. That's it. No, don't. Save the money. Actually, no. Buy the triple. Get rid of another Homebringer teleport bolt because it sucks. And buy the triple. And put it on here so we're more likely to shoot triple ducks. And then chaotic poly me out of here. We're making do, but chat, we're not fighting Squidward. And I feel like this is what I'm saying. We're going to end up being like, okay, we gotta, sort of like Thakor was saying, we gotta get to a god run in order to fight him. This kills me. Careful. Okay, we know how it works. Please no. This is the exact one I didn't want. We did it. Woo! This is the exact one we didn't want, dude. Idiot. The mana charge, though, isn't enough to keep up with that heat. Pretty nice wand. Look at the speed of those coming out of there. The raw gophage. Dude, the ducks. The goddamn ducks. Where did I move my other one? To just, like, break up this shit a little bit, baby? The ducks are actually sick as hell, yeah. Alright, heal me. Let's get over and fix this broken wand. Sorry, I'm like in the zone here. I feel like I'm going quiet a little bit, chat. My bad. I'm not doing the job. I'm not yapping. Oh, holy, duck 'em. Welcome to Ducktown. They're giving me trick gold, I think, chat. The duck's full of poison. They're full of blood. We could have made them full of acid with the blood to acid thing, but I felt that was a little too audacious. Hey, what's up, Ryath? Welcome in, by the way. What the hell? Oil meat? There's like slabs of meat and a little thing here? I know. That was one of the guys. I know. It's fine. Dude, the ducks are so good, man! He poison everywhere? What do you mean? Oop! Oh yeah, there is a little bit of poison everywhere. Oh no, it's slime. It's slime because one of the weapons I'm using has slime poison. Or no, it's poison arc. You're right. It's not slime. It's poison arc. This is at the all-in or nothing point now for believers. Well, yeah, I don't know. This is what I was trying to avoid when I was like, I don't think I should go down. I should just fight him a bunch to learn the fight. Maybe I shouldn't have listened and shouldn't have done this. All right. Put me out. Duck shit out to Mito. All the he see duck for cover. Careful. There was a shock there. Literally stuck on the pixel. Yeah, I think, genuinely, we're already an hour in. We spent so much time on that run. I feel like we literally just need to learn the boss instead. And it's way better to learn the boss if I'm seeing him for more than 30 seconds of, like, you know, every 45 minutes. Which way? I got stuck on a thing and I died. I got stuck on a little thing and I died. Right here. Do you see how much damage I just took so fast there? Because now it's like, damn, I want to be like trying Squidward, you know? No, it should be the last shout. Yeah, but it was like we didn't have what we, you know, like... We didn't have anything good to fight him at that point, so it was like, why did we come this deep, you know? For 2 minutes? It's hard, it's hard. I'm just learning Squidward. That's what this episode is for. This episode's not for beating Squidward, it's for learning Squidward. Agree, Crunch, just rush him? Thank you, Ian. Two minutes is all anyone needs in Noita. It's literally the most punishing game ever. All right. Sure. 1 second recharge time. Leave so can't pay out. What? We don't need to pay. Why would we pay out? All right. Sleep deprived Normie. No worries at all, Mira. If you need to get out of here and get some sleep, do it. I always appreciate you hanging out, but you know what I mean. Take care of yourself if you need to. Bro, you gotta not do this. Time to kill Squidward with the saw blades that have a 1 second recharge time. There you go. First most considerate, not gonna lie. You should. If you want to get some sleep, Beaver, you should get some sleep. The VODs exist. If you want to catch up, you know what I mean? Yeah, that range was crazy. Alright. Squidward heart saws until they're too big. Like, he probably just eats them, right? They seem like the kind of material that he's just gonna eat. No, they hit him. Not that one. Gonna fly around randomly and hope. Oh, there you go. Okay, run it back. We go again. Didn't get to learn that time because we got blinded. Until break, then see what the nap sorcery. Hell yeah. What is that? A snow potion? I mean, it'll work. It'll get us across the thing. Remember this guy? You've never killed him? Nope. He's right at the start of the game, but he's very difficult, and I think he's likely Flood. The situation is he's really probably not the kind of boss that you're going to be killing early. He's the kind of boss that you're going to be coming back for later and killing, but he's also a very difficult boss that I think requires just some base learning. So I'm deciding to go to him woefully unprepared so I can just see his moveset a bunch and try and learn exactly what it is that he does and try and get some experience dodging his moves and stuff. So the next time we have a run that's strong enough, I feel like I can come back and actually try and, you know, take him down. And if in this run we get lucky and feel, you know, we're getting that strong, I will try to kill him. But I'm just saying, I don't feel like we're anywhere close. Whoa. He's the scripted death encounter, yeah. Heyo. Not gonna do it right now, but that, you know, that's nice world gen. That's a free couple of hearts. Right? That was horse. Careful. That way's so dangerous. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Okay, no funny business, man. Just a little bit of lighting myself on fire. Ooh, new weapon to try against the squid, that's right. It's an upgrade. It's an upgrade from a starter wand, at least. Find it kind of funny that while you were fighting an eldritch demigod with nothing but some magic sticks, you find as you walk to him, I'm in just Terraria fishing. A much more chill experience you're having for sure. But this isn't bad. Honestly, this is a big expectations thing. Whoa, buddy. This is a big expectations thing. We're going in with the expectation of, like, I'm just here to learn makes it easier to stomach. You know, really? That was dastardly. Well, that lighting yourself in protest. Exactly, Flood. You're thinking like a Noita player now. Alright. Down here we go. We're at 70 HP. We have an actually pretty good wand here. Maybe we'll be able to get some real fight going. I wonder where people fight Squidward. I wonder if the default is to just fight him right here. I feel like most folks are going to be making like a boss killer wand. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be making a boss killer wand. Oh shit! Yo, we're getting raided by 0 damage. Yo, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Clerics builds and plays. Well, thank you for the follow. Holy. Femboy THC. I love that name. I love that name. A hit in honor of you. 0 damage. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Crunchpuff. We play a lot of roguelike, souls-like, survival crafters, that kind of thing. We're playing some Noita. Zero, how was your stream? You were playing some Noita as well? I'm still relatively new to the game. We're trying to fight this, like, early game boss right now, who I'm woefully unprepared for. People making arena using platforms. Zero raid. Welcome in, everybody. Bananja Bun. That's another good name. You gotta have the SM7B. Gotta have the SM7B. Alright, let's grab this and see if we can do a little more book learning against this squid guy here. For anyone, Zero, if you're earlier than me in Noita and you need to get out of here, absolutely do so. Or if you need a raid and run to de-stream, any of that stuff, thank you for bringing all your people over. Everybody, please give 0 damage a follow. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, Squiddy. Come here, you sick son of a bitch. So those are the blinding bolts. Don't get hit by the blinding bolts. Purple blasts. Shield went up. Okay, so he puts a shield up after it seems like he takes a hit. Pink, Polly? Oh my god! We're 600 hours in, so you're good, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm like 200 hours in. I've only gotten one on-record win. I've killed Colmy a couple of times. Yeah, the one too. Which is funny, because that confirms that the Polybolt does do damage in addition to Polymorph you, right? Because we died to one of the pink bolts. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, you wiggly bitch. You're not going to show me? Alright, whatever. Run it back. Squidward 10 out of 10 hardest boss in the game. Yeah, for a long time, chat's been memeing about, like, whenever I get a good run going, they're like, go do Squidward. And I'm like, no, because I'll lose the run. Berserkium's hilarious, man. That's terrible. Just drink it all now, actually. I don't know why I'm not Tony kicking. That's how you know that I'm really locked in on trying to just get down to Squiddy as soon as possible, because I'm letting the Tony go. At least, dude, Berserkium makes bouncing ball, not total unadulterated ass cheeks. A cookie on what to pay attention to in this fight as unspoilery as possible? Sure, Horo, go ahead. Did Squidward reflect the bolt you shot, or did he shoot his own? He has wands that are shooting bolts. Acid. Berserkium is terrible? You're terrible. Never mind. Thank you for believing in me. I see that one next to your name. You're so right. Berserkium's amazing. But no, Squidward's summoning wands, and I probably could look to what wands he's holding to try and anticipate what spells are about to come out. That's probably what I really should be looking at. Another 10-7? You shouldn't have. Now just don't shoot yourself with this guy. See ya! See ya! What endgame stuff are you aware of? Yeah, the progress map there is the best way to see what stuff I've seen. And thank you for the follows, Zero Damage. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you again for the raid. For real. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, I drew out the map as I see it in the game and have updated it as we've continued with, like, my progress, basically. But I'm still relatively early. Yeah, grab water. You're right. 100 gigabyte paint file. I'm still relatively early, but I discovered, sort of by luck, sort of just by, like, kind of, you know, a little determination, I discovered Parallel Worlds last week. Alright. Got the shots, learn spells he casts, and where he does it. Well, that's what I was trying to do before, but it didn't seem like it was in a specific order. Because people had definitely alluded to me before, I think not really meaning to, but it seemed like he did things in a specific order. You're not seeing anything besides your own experience in 200 hours? Correct, yeah. The closest thing, Zero, is I've watched a couple of, like, my friend streamers. I've gotten into playing this game, and I've watched them, like, do their first playthroughs a little bit. As well as, like, I've brought my roommates on the show before to play. And, yeah, I haven't looked at any wiki or anything, but, like, you saw, like, they posted the cookie thing above. We have the system where, like, we let some hints and information through, but we kind of just try to, like, limit it. As I'm trying to stay as blind as possible. Alright. Which has been really fun. Like, there are times where, you know, I want to let some info through because it's Noita, and there's stuff that's, like, super obscure. And there's also things that I think you could play the game for, like, hours and hours and be having a lot of fun and be not aware of that. Once, as a viewer, you are aware of it, it's hard to watch somebody without being like, yo, but you could do this, too. Because game mechanics okay or spoiler backseating? It really depends, but if it's about something I don't know, then kinda. Cookie, comment on what has been hinted at so far? Sure, go ahead. Alright, take me up and over here. Grab the orb. Let's squid it up again. You guys smelling what I'm stepping in here? No! Okay, blue spread into purple. That does seem consistent. And then after that, he's going to do blue spread again. That gives me silence. Now he's doing green explosions. Fires 4 times. Blue spread. That might have been teleportation bolts. Okay, perp. Oh, fuck. He still hasn't done... He didn't do the polymorph bolt at all there. Green one. Oh, I didn't cast it. He just destroyed everything. Fuck. Okay. Write that down? No. You clocked onto something really good that time. Think of what you said, if you remember. He cast the thing 4 times. Looking at the different wands that appear to see what they cast. I thought that one was teleport bolt. The other one was a silence bolt. He specifically didn't cast his polymorph bolt. It seemed like the purple droopy ED bolts followed the blue spread silence bolt. We have green bolt here into blue spread bolt, which we don't know what it does. Maybe it's more silence. Maybe it's teleport. Then perp. He kills me with perp. Another blue spread off of it. The blue spreads also don't seem like they came from a wand, did they? Watch it again. You're coming from a wand. Blue spread came from him. Wand. Green long wand shoots perps. I got hit with perp, I die. Long perp there. We don't see what you do. Again. I think the hit's going completely the wrong direction, or rather they're not useless, but not what I would suggest focusing on. Interesting. Green bolt into green spread, then bolt and perp. What my explanations on team meetings on Monday morning sound like? What are you doing here? What a trash start, chat. Yes, Tony? Tony, never mind. Blessed start. Tony! Yes. He's with us, chat. The Hawkman. Alright. Forget about it. Yep. Don't forget about it. Whoa. Holy Berserkium. Slurp it up. For whoever said Berserkium was bad, let's drink the shit out of this. Actually, it's not easy to. Unless I wanted to dump my water potion. Do I care about committing to the bit? Yes. Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir, I do. I want to drink that Berserkium down. Sometimes I seethe in my seat due to wanting to tell Crunch something, but I know I can't. Yeah, no, I know how it is. Because trust me, like I said, when I've watched some of my like buddies or like some of the other streamers play a little bit, I get like that. I'm like, oh man, but if you just did this, but I think Noita is a game that is comfortable with letting people take forever to figure out its shit, you know? And it really extends the lifetime of the game to let it do that. You said Berserkium is bad? No. I used to think Berserkium is bad because I thought it made me receive more damage. It doesn't make me receive more damage, it just makes my explosions bigger, and therefore makes me more likely to take damage from my explosions. Look at my body weight of Zerk juice. Yeah, chat, this is fucking, this is energy thirst right here. You said that this stream? No, I didn't. Ooh, hey! Fell onto that one. Still Hamas down there. I see them. There you go. Alright. Yeah, so I've still got a lot to learn, and there are probably some things that are like really obvious Noita things that I'm still missing. But we've gotten pretty deep into, you know, we have a decent understanding of the game at this point. Oh, yay! More shitty fireball! Cornucopia of Hamas. Berserkium explosions take countless lives of unaware Noitas every day. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I have at least that knowledge, you know? Berserkium has another mechanic that can be detrimental. Maybe it makes my own spells do damage to me if they are to hit me. Nope. Shouldn't probably have tested it that boldly, but what are you gonna do? You live and you learn. Yeah, the first glass cannon bomb was funny. We have a short about that. Yeah, I wonder what would have happened if my acid vial hit him on the last one. I had a clip of him saying Zerk juice is better than Ambrosia when my Komodo dragon ate it. Where you going? Where you going? Well, let's try to learn what we can. Let's try to learn what we can from that. What wand were you holding? Can't even see. Blue wand. It was a blue wand with a white tip. Go again. This is good though, chat. This is good Squidward book learning. I'm hoping 95% distilled copium. Yeah. Once again, after this episode, I think we'll go back to some normal runs for a bit, but we've finally done some good Squidward book learning, you know? Which we've needed to do for a while. Yes! Trick kill me. Yeep! You feel wary. Levitatium. Wands over there? Fun? Yeah, hell yeah. Turn for the night. It was nice meeting you, though. Enjoy Noita. Hey, we'll catch you later. Thank you again for the raid. I'll certainly be popping into your stream as well. I'll toss you a follow. Thanks again, buddy. Hold it right in front of Crunch, and he said, fuck you. How long is left of the episode? I don't know. 10 to 30 minutes, somewhere in there. More Berserkium. Are we getting the same fucking seed every time? We try to dig up with Crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Never mind. Not worth. Maybe it's worth doing a final attempt at going snow biome. Maybe. If we get some, like, good stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to, like... I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to do at least one more just going down here to... Jesus. Certainly not this one. I still feel like then we put time into just thinking about getting the run strong. And if we're going to do that, we may as well get the run very strong so that our chances are very good. You know what I mean? Go up there with a lot of health, very strong wands. But it's just investing so much time into getting the run ready to then die in 1 second to him is like... It just feels like a waste, you know? And this way, I have no beef whatsoever with dying in 1 second to him. Actually being loaded up on Hastium would be nice. We're solo, so we're gonna die to one hit no matter what here. I kind of think we do mix up some Hastium, though. Use that. That'll be interesting. Yeah, cook lately uses curried goat. I like curried goat as a flavor in dishes, but not the meat itself. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever had goat, genuinely. Little narrow. Keep it going. Damn, by the way, chat, we're at 997 followers. I just realized that. We don't do this a lot. But just noting that, if you're not following in the Twitch chat, genuinely, please click that follow button. 3 away from 1,000. Holy, man. Holy. Been streaming shy of 2 years. I'm really excited. That's a big milestone for real. So thank you guys for being here. I just noticed that. I noticed we got a couple followers and I was like, oh wait, yeah, 1K is awesome. I'm really stoked on that. Okay, pick this up because why not? And then let's make some Hastium. He's coming. Come here. Okay, spark bolts after I shot at him. He's destroying stuff. Little bouncy fire bolts, which suck. Purple bolts. Those would have blinded me. No! I tried goat. The only flavor I could taste was fat. Interesting. Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing goes out. Damn, dude. All right, let's go again. All right. What do we have here? We got a pretty standard start. You got to punch it. Good job. All right. You know what? What are we looking at here? I like this start. We could climb the mountain. You got another big piece of knowledge then that he might cast spells in retaliation. Does seem to be shooting your own bullets back at you at times, but not always. Yeah, he shoots bullets in retaliation sometimes, and they were the shots I was shooting. So maybe they are my exact bullets, maybe not. But I think he might have cast them at a time when I wasn't shooting him at it. Good watch other people do science so I don't have to. I'm kind of tempted, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. With this start we have right here where I could climb the mountain and stuff, I'm kind of tempted to just end the episode there. And then going into the next episode, we still have the intention of maybe going back and fighting Squidward, but we'll actually go whole hog and try and get strong. We'll actually go whole hog and try and get strong so we could maybe like tank a hit from him, you know? Nina. We've learned a bit. I think there's a lot more we could learn, but I want to try just doing some regular runs. Yeah, let's pause right there. Let's pause right there. Yep, believers, I'm sorry. It is what it is. Cue trading montage, literally. What if you used a deadly spell, like a Giga Saw Blade or something? Yeah, Blue, I'm all over. I'm all over. Oh, well, it's interesting, the idea of it coming back and hitting him, for sure. But I do think one thing I haven't vocalized immediately out loud, but I think is very true, having now fought him, he takes damage from the first projectile you hit him with. He takes damage from the first projectile you hit him with, so it seems very much to me, Sir Optic, thank you for the hydrate. It seems very much to me like the way you want to deal with Squidward is you want to have a wand that is built specifically to kill him and deals damage in enormous single increments. One shot with 800 damage. Exactly, Ryath. Exactly. I think it's pretty clear that we want a boss killer wand. We want a specific big boom wand that is meant to hit him once and kill him. So next run, I'm going to try and get strong. I know some of what he does. I know some of what his moves are. I kind of know what to look for, how to dodge a little bit based off this. Still very little. Not enough to kill him consistently. But if we have some health, if we're strong, if we have a wand that is a big boom, I say maybe. I say we could maybe do it. So, let's go ahead and call that episode there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. That was the beginning of the Squidward hunt. We are going to now try to get a good run going, but I am still interested in him sort of being one of my next, like, meta progress goals. So yeah, let's call that one there. I'm going to pay out the doubters. Cookie on the damage you just spoke about? Sure, Shiroy, go ahead. Just so much damage, the ability to reflect stuff back at him would be nice. It would be, but it's not an easy thing to get. When I get healing ghosts, they keep you alive during the fight. You can't just get healing ghosts. You can't just get them. All these only knowing one method of killing him, so I'm intentionally not saying the one method I know works. Yay, Monet. Hey, Leah with a gifted sub. Thank you. Holy shit, Leah. I appreciate you. We running. Let's maybe here, Shiroy. If Mira's asking you to run in the thing, let's do that. Give me the cookie after the break. Then give me the cookie after the break. I'm gonna take 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be a Giga God Killer damage wand, and I'll leave it at that. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's end the episode there. Clearly, there's a lot to learn, and I'm sure none of you did it without looking it up anyways. So, I think it's reasonable to take a lot of time to figure out, you know, like, I'm not sweating it. I don't think I should have it cracked. I don't think I should have it cracked. I did it without that. Beefy, you're a monster. Okay, let's end the episode there. Hopefully y'all are enjoying it. If you are watching on Twitch, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.